Live? All right, we're live. All right, bang, bang. Welcome to the Mid Show presented by Miller Lite. Welcome to Banana Bread Day, everyone.
I'm happy for you.
We are here. Why?
Because this is probably the closest you've gotten to your dream of watching Dave on camera in his own element.
Yeah, that's my dream. We got Chaps here sitting in for Megan. We got Chef Donnie here because we got a cooking competition for White Sox Dave. As you've seen, cut to the kitchen. I don't know where he is. Hot start.
He's standing behind the countertop.
He's disappeared. But yeah, here we go. I've always wanted an eye in the sky for White Sox Dave because I just like to see how he lives.
It's like you want to watch like Chimp Empire, but it's nothing but White Sox Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Planet Earth, White Sox Dave.
Yeah,
Show.
exactly. Yeah.
Donnie, how are you feeling with somebody else in your kitchen?
It's fine. Dave actually promised to clean everything up, and he has everything he needs is already out. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm worried about how it's going to turn out. Other than that, the kitchen's fine.
Well, we'll get into all of it. Before we do that, I want to talk about Miller Lite. Like I said, zoom in on Danny's laptop. Look at that beautiful laptop sticker there. Not the middle finger one, but the Miller Lite one.
There you go.
There you go. Nice
Yeah.
cover up.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Miller Lite, guys. Obviously, NFL season. Everybody's watching football, drinking Miller Lite. We're doing it with the Bears.
We had a nice little boys' day on Saturday with a bucket of Miller Lights for the SEC championship.
We did. Watch Georgia, Alabama, had some Miller Lights, Chaps. I'm sorry about Monday Night Football.
Oh, I was like, I don't have any dog in that fight.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying in the Monday Night Football realm.
Yeah.
People just drinking Millers, watching Monday Night Football. Unfortunately, some sad Jags fans, but.
We got good news, though. Just a high ankle sprain.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah, so hopefully he just misses the Cleveland game, and then he'll be back.
That's good.
Just have a Miller Lite and brush it off.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Celebrate with Miller Lite, Jags fans. You guys can get Miller Lite delivered right to your door if you go to MillerLite.com/Redline. Or let's be honest, it's Miller Lite. You can find it pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Just make sure you celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories, 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. All right, Dave, we got you?
I think so. Can you guys hear me?
We can. All right, there he is.
He's on camera.
There he is. Dave, how you feeling?
I think you just asked how I'm feeling. I'm feeling well. This is like riding a bike, something I've done a million times.
Every
I'm
6 weeks.
excited. You guys are gonna have a nice little afternoon snack today. I'm excited for you guys.
So for people that don't know, White Sox Dave has claimed before in the old office, this was months ago, that he makes banana bread every 6 weeks, which we called bullshit. We're like, there's no way you're eating that much banana bread. But that's what he said he does with his old bananas. Oddly enough, we haven't seen it yet. This was a forced competition from last week's show, if you listened, and here we are.
I think Big Cat put it perfectly. He said there was probably a 2-3 month span where Dave made it like 3 times in his life, and that was it. And then from there on, he just I basically make it every 6 weeks.
COVID when everybody was making bread.
Right.
That was 3 years ago. Dave made banana bread, and now he's.
Yeah, but that's
well, dude,
exactly
Dave,
what I described to you guys.
You said it once every 6 weeks.
This is on camera. This whole interaction is filmed and on camera.
Would you like to walk it back?
I don't know if you can
He lost. But it is like.
I could see him doing it, though. I could see him being a 6-week banana bread guy.
But he's not.
Like sitting on the couch like, well, about that time.
But then he wouldn't have fucked up the one thing of banana bread by getting ripe, but he didn't get.
But
the
he
right
knows
kind of banana.
that. He just didn't have any bananas on him.
But
Eddie literally told me to go shopping at noon today.
No,
Dave,
it's Friday.
He said, "Hey, can you go shopping at noon with Lance today for stool scenes?"
Dave, we said at the end of the show, we're like, you're going to make banana bread next week.
Yes, and then you asked me to go with Lance today at noon for stool scenes.
But how is that my fault that you didn't season your bananas starting last Tuesday?
It wouldn't have mattered because I was getting them today for stool scenes per your request.
You could have got everything besides bananas. I don't care.
So that's the stool scenes to go
well,
get a thing of
Yeah,
sugar?
that's a concern you got to bring up, Dave. You got to tell Eddie if he's saying I got to go to the grocery store today. That's not what I need for my
Whatever.
I don't think anybody. I think you needed bananas, so you had to go to the store. But if you had just got the bananas last week in preparation for this, there would be no problem.
Okay, my mistake.
See, I like that. That's ownership. That's good.
Yeah, it's real good.
I mean, what else can you want from a guy?
That's it.
That's true.
He's saying hands up.
Maybe a little bit less attitude. It'd be nice.
There was a little attitude. You have to admit that, Dave. You had a
There's
little
no
bit.
attitude.
No,
Eddie
see,
asked
that's
me to
attitude
go
right
today,
If
and I
Eddie-
went today.
Would you have gotten it beforehand had Eddie not asked you to go today?
No, absolutely not.
Right,
That,
so
that
you'd be
doesn't
here with
matter
no
anyways.
bananas.
He asked me to get it today.
That's very funny though, Dave. I'm just from an outside perspective. If I was cooking something, I wouldn't wait until somebody else told me what to buy for the recipe I'm making for everybody else.
And I think that's the point here.
If I would have gone and gotten all the stuff for it on Friday and brought it in here, Ed would have been pissed that I didn't wait for Lance.
Not true. Not
No,
true.
Eddie texted me that he would be pissed about that.
Yeah, see?
Sure. All right, Dave. So out of the gate, how much concern do you have that you don't have brown bananas?
None. These will be completely fine. These are brown enough. This is actually about how brown I use them when I have made it. Should I start? Or
Yeah, you could start cooking. You could
All
start
right,
cooking.
all right. So, you know what? We're going to start with the butter. You need about a stick of butter.
Donnie, should he have concern about this, though?
Actually, you know
Well,
what?
Like he should
Safety's
be,
paramount, as my friend Uncle Chad says.
exactly right.
He's got to measure this, and that's not a traditional stick of butter that he's using. So if he's
It's
going,
8 ounces, Donnie. How big's a stick of butter? It's 4 ounces. I'm pretty sure I can eyeball half.
Hey, just make it how you normally make it.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what?
doing. And I always go Kerrygold because Kerrygold's the best butter. No free ads.
Dave's right about that.
Is he right
So,
about
and
that?
they don't have traditional sticks of butter, so you gotta eyeball it, and that's what we're doing. Do you got a paper towel in here or anything? Where's your towels at?
There's a towel right in front of you.
right in front of you, Dave.
That's been used. I don't want to use that one.
Okay, open the
Here.
drawer.
We're good.
Okay. I'm sorry about the counter height. It's high for me, so I know it's.
It's an issue. That is the one issue. That is the one obstacle we're dealing with right now.
It's like up to your nips.
Can we run Dougie applesauce out there to get you some phone books? We gotta fix this.
Yellow pages.
That's midget on midget crime for my guy Ed right there. It sounds like.
It's okay. That's why I said it.
The counter does look outrageous.
Are you on your knees right now, Dave?
I am actually. All right, so we're gonna go with 1 stick of butter. That's about 4
it's like
ounces.
belly button height.
We're gonna cube it up. All right, just so it incorporates. It doesn't got to be perfect.
Is that cold or warm? Don't. Is that my knife?
Throw that into the bowl.
Are you banging my knife on the bowl?
Back of it, yes.
No.
I'll start by saying that Chef Dottie does not know what he's in for. You said Dave
Now
promised to clean it
now
up.
I'm upset.
Oh, wait.
Now, yeah. Dave's the first person to use that kitchen that I'm thinking about it besides me, and I think that's the terrible person to break it in.
Now the bananas.
Well,
Same
it's just
thing, rip them up.
Remember
We
when
got
I
a nice
asked you
little
at the top
brownage
of
on
the
there. I
show
don't know if the camera's zooming in enough,
being
but
in
there's
your
some nice
kitchen.
brownage.
nice
I
brownage.
see why. Yeah. Now
Alright.
I'm concerned. You're just breaking those up. You're not mashing them with the. Okay.
You know, credit to Dave. He did find his own brown bananas on his own. That's all we really care about. He stole it off social guy Matt's desk, but it's fine. You got to get brown bananas one way or another. You were, in a sense, prepared by finding them.
But Matt's going to be thrilled when he comes
That-
back and sees that he has yellow
All right, my
bananas now.
earpiece is falling out.
You would think he would go
Um,
1-for-1 trade.
Do you
right
want to leave it
banana.
out?
No.
Leave it up for a second.
Gave Matt 0 bananas
Leave
back.
it out.
Yeah, just leave it out.
Yeah, then we'll tell you to put it back in.
All right,
that's
after
cr-
this, I don't
that's
know if you guys
crazy.
can hear me.
We can hear you. Well, he doesn't know, but
Just a little bit.
I love that he's
probably a
eyeballing
little too
everything,
much, but
and
that's
baking.
fine.
It's like the one thing you,
you
can't
can't.
do.
Yeah.
It's legitimately an
how-
exact science.
So
All right,
when you
now
that was
mash
vanilla.
the shit out of this.
That was vanilla
He is
extract.
mashing it with a whisk. Okay, I guess that works.
Would you say we're about 0 for 8 off the bat?
I mean, there's equipment for that he's gonna break the whisk, and the butter's definitely not soft enough.
Should I put this back in or no?
Yeah,
you
you're
can
good.
Put it
That's
back in.
Okay.
This is
How much is a new whisk, Donnie?
whisks are cheap. They're not.
All right, good. Dave, you're only out like $10 right now.
How's
all
that?
gonna
How's that
stick in the
mashing
middle.
going?
Not well because the bananas are too ripe.
Oh, it's the bananas.
Not the butter.
It's,
I
like
see
it
a
at room
chunk of
temp
butter
for-
on the end there.
for a solid. I don't know, like an hour.
Now, how
Should be
much
room
would you
temp
be?
enough.
How much would you be doing different right now?
A lot. I mean, if he's making biscuits, you want nice cold butter like that. But I don't know if he's going for flaky layers or what here. But it could be a different technique that I've never seen before.
I do
Flaky
love
layer,
a flaky
banana
layer.
bread would be wild.
Yeah.
Again, we
See
have
if he
to
pulls it off.
we have to stop and appreciate the fact that we're doing this in the first place is because what Dave is doing right now, he does on his own every 6 weeks at home alone.
That's true.
Dave's also trying so hard not to smile.
Not, no.
Dude, I can't.
fucking hate these
I
guys.
can't not picture him on his knees now that you said that.
Normally Dave's in his boxers and shit.
Yeah.
It's not that far off saying it's basically nipple height.
It is. It is a high counter though.
Let's see inside the bowl.
Yeah.
Can we see? Can you point the bowl towards the camera, Dave? All right, we're making progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you think that looked?
Oh, that squishing.
Yeah, let's get some ASMR here.
That whap.
Yeah. I've heard that noise 2,000 times.
Do you like that, Uncle Chaps? What's
I
that remind
do.
you of?
I do. Sex. Is what I'd say.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, has he recovered, Donnie?
He's all right. He's fine. There's I can't tell what the butter looks like in there, but
It's getting there.
the butter's still cold. Which you know what?
great technique.
Sometimes you need it.
This is one of those things where it's like, if Dave does make a delicious banana bread, I think that we probably just have to throw all chefs,
Yeah.
all cookbooks away.
I think
You
so
can
too.
eyeball
I think I
everything.
might have to hang up the apron
Yeah.
if Dave pulls this off.
And like, make no mistake, like it's not about how he does it. If he comes in this room with a great banana bread in
I don't
30
care.
minutes, like,
Yeah.
we're gonna be honest about
I
it.
mean, a banana bread with a little Stella Blue coffee.
Ooh,
Yeah,
would be nice.
be nice.
And especially if you invented a way to have flaky banana bread.
Barstool's gonna roll out a new cookbook. It's gonna be White Sox
Yeah.
Dave's cookbook now.
I would buy
But like
that.
how it would have no instructions.
Yeah, it's be
Eyeball.
eyeball it.
He just holds the ingredients in his hand and shows you this much.
Just title it the eyeball test. The whole cookbook.
I heard Tom's laugh from behind the glass. Tom, you have a lot of experience with Dave. What are your thoughts about the progress and what's going on so far?
Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me now?
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Got you.
I don't know. I've just been kind of like looking from afar. I just thought, off to a bad start with the raw bananas, but it looks like he's making do. Yeah, the eyeball comment. I think that's probably.
Oh, here we
that's,
go.
That's right where White Sox Dave lives. It was right
Let's
in
see
the-
how
the
let's see if he
eyeball
measures.
measurement.
Yeah,
That's
what are we
one-
doing now, Dave?
One cup?
Oh, we're
One cup.
we're winging it.
That's not quite a. Well, okay.
How much is that, Donnie?
It's a little less than a cup. Usually flour you like to.
We only use
Level
3
up.
bananas. This recipe calls for 3 to 4.
Okay.
What are we doing? All right.
Gonna have a light banana flavor.
That's good sifting
It's
there.
nice
though,
that he's
Dave.
shifting the flour. That,
Yeah.
that is a
That's
good.
nice touch.
Have a banana finish.
Red with a hint of banana.
I don't believe that Dave has a sifter like this at his place.
Does that look like it was the first time he's ever sifted though?
That's
At his place up at this point, he was
I'm-
using hands.
I'm very proud of him for sifting.
I know that's impressive.
That's good.
That's a point. That's a point right there, Dave.
Yeah.
What's next?
Was that sugar, Dave?
Sure is.
Okay.
I like how he has his recipe at least memorized. He's
Because he
not-
does it
He
every
does it
6
every 6
Yeah,
weeks.
that's what I'm saying.
I think
He
Dave is
might have it down.
proving the haters wrong.
Dave cooking banana
need to
bread is
sift sugar.
muscle memory at this point. For
Why don't you need to sift sugar?
Sugar's it doesn't like
It-
it
yeah.
doesn't clump up like flour. It's already it's not going to go through. There you go.
It can't hurt to not.
It can't hurt.
Yeah.
It's good
It-
theatrics.
All right. Dave likes that. Can't hurt.
I sift everything that's white, except for the pinch of salt.
Okay. Good.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah. What do we got now, Dave?
Brown sugar, half cup.
See, again, for as intense this seems, just picture Dave doing it every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You got scissors in here, Donnie?
Just bite it, Dave. You
I
know
have
you want to
just
just
use-
bite that bag.
Use
I
my
would
knife.
at home
Use
if
a
we're
knife
keeping
that-
it authentic.
There we go.
Don't do that.
We got a new pandemic around the corner.
just spits
Don't, I want that sugar.
The White Sox.
That's Dave's sugar now.
Donnie.
Use the knife that you bashed.
It's-
It has an
Donnie,
edge left.
Donnie has the same anxiety right now as someone watching Room Raiders when it's their room.
Yeah. This is,
Definitely open up that bag with a sharp side up of that.
Donnie,
bag,
this
too.
is no
we
longer-
got back to Dave. Okay, no, we missed it.
This is the White Sox Dave Den.
Yeah.
He's the captain now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dave, of the people in this room,
oh,
how many people would you say you're a better chef than?
I think you are the only one in there. Donnie not obviously doesn't count. You're the only one in there that has ever cooked anything that's not like a frozen pizza.
Wow, what a shot at Uncle Chaps.
Oh no, I forgot Uncle Chaps is in there. That he doesn't count either.
What did he just do wrong there? with the brown sugar.
well, the brown sugar, you have to pack it super tight whenever you're measuring brown sugar. That's the one thing that I thought everybody knew about brown sugar is it's always measured in a packed form, and Dave
We're gonna,
neglected that.
but we're gonna stress test that rule because Dave doesn't do that, and if it comes out good, then he's right and you're wrong.
yeah.
I actually
that's-
think this method is good for banana bread. I don't think you could pull it off for almost any other type of bread like that you would be cooking, but this, because it's so like hearty and dense,
Yeah.
I feel like it lends itself to this method more so than any other type of bread or cake.
What do you put in there, Dave?
Salt. Or baking soda, rather.
Why?
I was hoping he thought that was. I wrote the chemical name for baking
No,
soda.
NaCl is salt. I know what
Yeah,
baking soda.
you're right.
So how long did you spend in the south of France learning how to cook?
I was
This
in France all for 3 months.
3 months. I kind of think that if Dave makes a delicious banana nut bread here, you have to live with Dave next summer for 3 months.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that! Look at the pan.
Study under Dave.
Yeah.
The bowl. Wait, did he do?
I don't know what he thinks he just put in there.
Danny.
What?
Salt.
So you just put baking soda in.
I need salt too.
Yeah, salt is in that right behind you. It's in that wooden little jar on the countertop by my book. Nope, that's pepper. There you go.
I'm excited for this banana bread. I'll be honest.
I have two.
I don't know what he did with the baking soda.
Oh, he salt bait us.
He did
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Good salt. Good
sprinkled.
theatrics, Dave.
He sprinkled.
Dave, how much baking soda did you put in? Or did you eye that?
I eyed it out just a little bit.
I feel like that's a dangerous game.
That's
That's
what
the
I'm
first
saying.
one where I'm like, ooh, because baking soda can ruin anything.
Yeah, I was
You
hoping-
just ruined a bunch of Stooley's chicken wings telling them to put baking soda in it. That's why you think that.
That's a good
That
move.
was 4 years ago.
That also
People don't
works.
forget,
too.
you
Yeah,
know
but
that.
I told him the wrong thing.
What'd you do?
Baking powder.
Oh, they're interchangeable. Well, I think 1 teaspoon of baking soda is equal to like a tablespoon of baking. Baking soda is a lot stronger than baking powder, but you
Okay.
can equal them out.
Now this, I just bought. I've never used this. I just think it'll go well with it. Just a little dash of nutmeg.
I like that idea.
All right,
Why not?
Freelance
fine.
it, Dave.
That's fine.
Hey, Dave, we got a question for you.
Just a little dash, right?
That's not enough.
Dave, can you hear
We got a
Make a
$5 question from you from
Oh,
first
I
round buy.
think I can hear Lance.
All right, Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right, $5 question from someone in the chat. They
pecans.
want to ask Dave what a ripe banana is. They want to know if Dave knows what truly a ripe banana is.
Dave, did you hear that, or should I re-ask you? Someone in the chat wanted to know: do you like what, in your words, qualifies as a ripe banana?
A ripe banana,
Yes.
like no green, no brown.
I
Straight
would
yellow.
agree.
I think you need a little brown because it shows like the
I
sweetness
prefer
factor.
a little brown
Yeah.
technically. Like,
For,
but
we're talking just
it's
eating,
sweeter.
right?
Yeah.
yeah.
But for banana bread, you realize that it should be even more.
Yes, I understand. that fully.
Predominantly brown. Yeah. Dave,
This
what was
whole
that
thing
last?
started from.
what wa-
I explained it on the act. This is where during the pandemic, we all put on 1,000 pounds. I would buy produce like once a month, saying I'm going to get in shape. I would inevitably waste all the produce, including bananas. And instead of just throwing bananas out, I'd throw them all into a pan with fucking brown sugar and shit, and whip up banana bread.
What
It's
was
delicious.
that last ingredient you put in there?
What's that?
It was in a bag. You were like dumping something in.
Oh, just some pecans.
Oh.
How fast you plowing through one of these loaves?
Oh,
Dave?
in like a day.
That's a lot of banana bread.
It's a lot of bread.
Hey, today's Banana Bread Day is also brought to you by Be the Hoss.
Ooh.
Danny, show them your sweatshirt a little bit right now.
I got all the ads. I'm a NASCAR
Yeah,
car right now.
There we go. Yeah, you do got them all. You got that. You got the Hoss. That's a great crew neck.
I haven't seen that crew neck, and I'm a little jealous that I didn't get one.
That thing's
be.
nice. Hey, check out the Hoss, because whether you're hitting the gym, going to work, or out in the town, it's time to gear up, step out, and show the world what it means to be the Hoss. This company was born and raised in Chicago. Hoss is an athleisure/streetwear brand that has something for everyone. Doodle holiday shopping.
Oh yeah.
The
It's
Hoss.
time of the year.
Little holiday shopping. Maybe we got to get them to make White Sox Dave an apron. Maybe that would be nice for the kitchen. Donnie, I'm sure you'd appreciate that as
yeah.
well. They got a youth line. They got pickleball stuff. You can take care of everyone with one order.
They should come out with some stilts.
Yes,
Dave behind that counter. There.
I didn't
The
say
high
it.
counter.
High
counter.
It is a high.
It wasn't a short joke. It was a counter joke.
Yes. Go to BeTheHoss.com to check out their athletic line and leisure wear. Use code Barstool for 20% off the whole store. And Be the Hoss today. It's that simple, everybody. Go check out the Hoss boys.
Real quick, shout out
be happy.
YouTube user first round buy for having a $5 question. Donated $5 so we can ask what a ripe banana is.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got your answer.
Shout out to
Hopefully
you.
it was a $5 answer.
That's great.
Hey, are you guys ready for this pour?
Yeah,
let's see it.
let's cut back to White Sox Dave. There we go. Well,
Move your wrist. A
we
little
see
bit.
your wrist mostly.
There, well,
You have to do. Yeah.
I'm trying to get the best angle for you guys without spilling it everywhere.
You're doing well. Is that how it's supposed to? Is that how the goop's supposed to look? The dough?
What's the texture?
It's
I'm
not
ready.
bad consistency.
It's not terrible. Now I'm kind of nervous that if this turns out good, I'll never hear the end of it. And
Oh,
So
I
Donnie,
think
you are now actively rooting.
well, because
against White
it's
Sox.
yeah, I'm actively rooting against him because this is
No,
this
Donnie will be hearing about
sugar and
this.
flour and bananas that he may have saved the day with not using the green ones, but I don't know. It's see if he can bake it for the right time and get the right color on it. And
How long does that typically take?
Depends on the size of the cake tin you're using. He's using a smaller one. So,
Yeah,
Dave, I'll let you tell me how long that's going to
I
take.
think it'll take about 20.
Yeah.
This is the same. It'll take about 20.
All right, you set
What,
a timer. Or you
what
just kinda-
temperature are you doing?
350, whatever Donnie set it at.
It's at 350 like you asked.
Yeah, 350. Stefan is here fixing me.
All right.
And that kitchen will be
Touch me.
cleaned. Right, Dave?
My phone's right here.
He
does
might
not
get busy though. And
Stefan
then,
does not abide any bullshit.
All right, hey, what time did that go in at? 2:27.
Yep.
All right.
Now
so-
we wait.
Now we wait.
All right.
We'll check it at 2:42.
Okay, you got the math.
We'll check it in 15 minutes.
Well, it looks like a bomb went off in there, Dave. All the lids are off. Sugar everywhere.
Just throw away the extra.
You a
ingredients.
clean as you go guy?
It's oh fuck, you know what I forgot? Donnie.
What? What'd you
He's
forget?
going back in the oven, folks.
Eddie's $1 million cook-off.
Oh,
Davey's
is he gonna
$1 million
top it with
cook-off.
something? Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Oh no, he
What is back
disappeared.
there?
Donnie didn't correct this.
Oh, here comes the blame,
Eggs?
Don.
I mean,
Oh,
he did
yeah. I
it.
was wondering why you weren't putting eggs in it.
Oh, that's a major.
Why was I supposed to correct
Major
you? I didn't know
step.
your recipe. I thought you were going with something yourself. That's crazy. I don't
This
know if you
is-
can take it back out of the oven.
no, this will work just
I think
fine.
once it goes in the oven, you stop.
Oh no, you can't.
No,
put
I
the
don't think
toothpaste
that's
back
true.
in the tube.
You got it, but don't you think you have to put it back in the mixing bowl though?
No,
I
let's
know.
see- let's
That's
see what he
just the
does.
thing.
Donnie, where would eggs normally come into the equation?
When you make
here?
all the wet ingredients, like when you mash the bananas, you would beat the eggs.
No,
So
this'll
would
be
you say
fine.
it's too late for the eggs?
No, I mean it hasn't cooked. You can still put it in, but
But even after you had mixed all that already?
yeah, it's not ideal.
It doesn't
but
matter. It's
not
all
gonna-
mixed together anyways.
That was almost a vegan banana bread.
I was
now,
hoping
now it's going to
that-
be a salmonella.
I was really hoping that he would not catch that.
Where are the other mixing bowls at?
Dave, just use
Colder.
the one you
let's
just
play.
used.
Let's play hot and cold.
Why would you
Colder.
not use the one you just
I
used?
think you put water in it.
It's
Because you were bullying him into cleaning right away.
All right. Well, there's more mixing bowls in the center of that counter. Open that and then go right. Yep, go down first shelf.
I mean, good on Dave for realizing it in that moment.
Yeah.
that's-
I mean, it was only in there for less than a minute.
You
I'd say.
caught it at the right time.
Yeah. So it's salvageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not out of. Or he's not.
He's just
not
using
dead.
a,
I mean,
is that a
another
pot?
3 minutes
Is
or
that
so?
like a-
Probably not.
The Dave I used to know would have
Dave.
waited till 5 minutes were left to cook. Them had the eggs. This is progress.
There's a mixing. Well, just use the pot.
Donnie. We're doing it my way.
I just saw a ton of batter fall on the floor too.
Oh no.
Is this a kitchen or is this a medical office?
We need like a cut
Depends on who
image
you ask.
of Donnie being like, "No, this is fine" at the beginning of the show, and then him holding his head.
Hey, look, as long
20
as he
minutes
cleans
later.
it, Dave. If you've seen the videos of me cleaning the kitchen, as long as you do it like that, we won't have a problem.
Donnie's a Jordan Peele sweating meme right now.
No joke. I did watch a lot of your cooking content in France, and watching you clean probably was my favorite part.
Yeah, the cleaning, I learned to enjoy it. I wasn't as clean as of a cook. I got a lot cleaner, and once you start cleaning like that, it's impossible to go back. So you asked do I clean as I go? I used to not be great at that, and I was kind of a clusterfuck in the kitchen, so I can't shit on him that much. But after that rigorous training, I'd say it's hard to
Have to in that format.
You have to,
right?
yeah, you have to. And now it really does make the difference if you just clean a little bit as you go. Always be wiping stuff down, and then do a big sweep and a big mop every time. You feel better.
Can we get some zoomage? I don't like my Dave so far away from me. This is like, look at that. Look at that quickness.
That agility.
Yeah. Good wrist action there, Dave.
Thank you.
He's looking around like he's surrounded.
Step out of the kitchen.
All right, what time is it?
It's 2:31.
Dave, do you ever switch it up and add some chocolate chips in there, a little bit of butterscotch?
I don't like chocolate mixed with much. I like chocolate and like peanut butter, and that's it. Chocolate and other stuff, not for me.
Ooh, I think chocolate chip banana bread's the the bomb right there. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the goat.
That's the way to do it.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah, I think.
Dave adds chocolate chips.
Yeah, it's almost like I want this, and then I want Donnie to see see his way.
Yeah.
You can
I
do
almost
that
feel
with-
like
if you
they
guys-
should have both made one, and then we blind taste.
Well, we're
it.
doing that tomorrow on the yak, apparently.
Yeah.
You and me?
Yeah, that's what Dan said.
Sorry
I
to
don't-
find out this
News
way.
to me, but I'll do
You
it.
doing another banana bread?
I guess.
You got bananas?
No. We got these green ones right here.
I wonder if there's a way for you to like speed up that process.
There is. I didn't want to tell Dave.
Really?
but now
What
I
is
guess I
it?
can. There's a couple ways you can do it. I mean, there's ways you can do that at home if you have like a day or two and you want it to happen overnight. You can put it in a brown paper bag and you keep them all together. And then, and I think if you put some other fruit in with
I
it,
think if
I
you
can't
put them
remember
in
which
the
one.
fridge, they oxidize faster as well.
But you can also put them in the oven at a low temperature, and those sugars will start cooking, and they'll start. It'll sweeten up like you want. It'll
What
get
about sous
softer.
vide? You think that would work?
Some boiled.
I think that would
bananas?
keep it fresher. I think that would do the opposite because I think you're
Yeah.
taking all the air out. So I don't think it would actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you need more oxygen in it to get that starch. To
Is it the
convert to sugar.
breakdown or is it the tenderness?
It's both. I mean, you want this like the super starchy bananas that are green. Like once they turn ripe, it's all that starch converts to sugar, and you want the sweetest banana for banana bread. So the darker it is, the more starch is converted to sugar, and there you go.
So Donnie, maybe you can turn this into a video of your own. But for some reason, the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about how you can reuse old fruit. So old bananas, banana bread. We had a whole applesauce rant. Is there anything else that comes to mind? Like old grapes, pears,
Strawberries is a big one at my house.
Strawberries?
I mean,
Those get so moldy and gross.
yeah, but right before they turn, if they're soft, or raspberry, strawberries, before you get mold on them, you can blend them with powdered sugar, and you can make it. It'll extend the shelf life of it, and now you have like almost like a syrup drizzle that you can put on. You can do that with mostly any fruit. You can freeze that. You can make popsicles. You can dehydrate them even more and make
Fruit leather?
Like fruit leather. Yeah, fruit roll-ups.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot you can
there's
do.
your
with
answer.
fruit.
We had
you,
fruit
Donnie.
leather at the old office, and it was great,
Yeah, I'm a huge leather guy. I'll eat that shit up.
dude. Yeah, not bad
Yeah,
leather.
you can even pickle them. You can put it with vinegar and make like a cool. You can make pickled fruit, which sounds bad, but
It
it's
does.
For like
a
a
pickled
meat and
strawberry
cheese
does
board,
not
that's
sound
great.
good.
yeah, it's
That's
good. Yeah.
horrible.
Or for a topping, for a sauce, you can blend that into a sauce for like a chicken or a steak, and it's pretty nice.
I think it's
Blend
a
it
huge
with
problem
some
we don't talk
balsamic
about.
vinaigrette.
There you go. See, that's insulting that Dave didn't realize that how much you know about food, chaps. That's
Thank
mean.
you, Donnie.
Dave, how do we genuinely feel after all that? Now it's in the oven.
All that mixing flour and bananas together, I think we're going to be all right at.
Well, is it your best one? Is it?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the eggs threw me off. I thought I had everything out. Something was like fucking with my head the entire time. And then it clicked. I didn't have the eggs in it because I had the eggs in the fridge. Because, chaps.
I don't know.
Because safety's paramount. I didn't want
Oh,
anybody to
that's
get
right.
Eggs,
salmonella.
you
No,
know,
but
to
you can put eggs
refrigerate.
on the counter. Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
Donnie?
Eggs and butter on the counter.
And
You
there's
got
a-
aluminum foil here.
There's a fridge right there too. Yeah, aluminum foil is going to be right next to the oven, the second drawer down.
There's wax paper. There's no aluminum foil.
Nope, keep looking.
It's not open yet. I'm opening it.
Dave, do you think that they tried to sabotage you at all with this?
Oh,
Or is it
100%.
fair? Okay.
Are you covering it in the oven?
What's that?
You're covering it with foil?
No, this is just for the unused butter.
No. Just leave it. I'll take care of it.
All right.
Why would you put it in aluminum foil? There's either there's plastic wrap, which would have been better. There's plastic bags, and then I have
There's a
containers.
gallon bag. I could have
Hey,
used a gallon bag.
we're doing it.
Saran wrap.
This is Dave's way.
It literally comes in aluminum foil.
Wait, so you use your butter and you wrap it with aluminum foil, just throw it back into
I was
the-
gonna put it in the fridge like that, but
That's
if we were doing it my
crazy.
way, I would put it on the countertop and leave it out.
That's what I would do
Yeah,
too.
that's a good way, yeah.
Mine too. There's also little Tupperware, little plastic containers for things like that underneath in the counter. But the butter, just leave out.
All right. Everything else is pretty good.
We back in the
Yeah,
oven?
besides the mess, but yeah.
I just want a slightly slow mode video of Dave cooking with Sinatra. I did it my way.
Dave's way too. That was a thing, right? Dave Thomas.
Oh,
Oh,
even
yeah.
better,
time
even
is
better
it?
music video.
R.I.P.
It's
Wendy.
2:36 now, Dave.
What time did we put it in at? Chief was the timekeeper.
Oh, he's gonna put it
It
on
was?
you now. He's
Why is it on me?
Who keeps time at home
I
when you're
asked
cooking?
you, and
it?
you responded. What time was it?
I think it was 2:28.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was not.
Try again.
218.
I
No.
timed it up, but I don't know if I want to tell Dave.
No, you.
Dave, what's your method for knowing when it's done? How you check?
I think
do
you
a
gotta
shake or you
just
do a
eyeball
poke?
it.
Are you strictly a time guy? When the clock strikes, it's done, or do you have like a chap said, do you have a way of telling?
No, it's banana bread. Have you guys ever eaten banana bread before? You know when it's done.
You like, and
It'll
you
be
like,
about 20, 25 minutes for a banana bread of that size.
and you are a goo guy. You like things a little
Not
gooey.
for banana bread, no.
Oh. Okay.
Goo guy is for cookies and cookies only.
Okay.
Are you a goo
Actually,
guy,
no,
Donnie?
cereal too.
For it depends.
I
on
like
what,
my
for
cereal
what.
slightly
Cookies?
soggy.
I actually like a crispier cookie.
Me
Like
too.
I like a warm cookie that's crisp, so you still get a little chewiness because it's right out of the oven. But I don't like super gooey cookies.
So you're a food guy. I assume that you'd say you have a good palate, right?
I would think so.
So one of my favorite things that's like a not common pairing is chocolate chip cookies and orange juice. How do you feel?
I've never even heard of that.
Here's the reason. Because I don't like, you eat a fresh chocolate chip cookie and it's soft and it's good, it's chocolatey. That chocolatey taste sticks in your mouth for so long. Like the finish is forever. So I use the acidity of the orange juice to stop that, and it cuts it off completely.
Chaps, you've said this before. You realize milk is just a different type of acid.
Yeah, it's a
correct?
different type of acid that doesn't do the same thing.
Right. You have an Oreo, you have to go to the dentist right after to get that out of your molars.
Right.
I don't know. That sounds nuts. I don't know. Just hearing it doesn't sound good.
Does
but-
it? Does it taste good?
It doesn't taste bad. I don't
So
know. if
it's a palate. You're cleansing your palate with.
yes,
yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel
hate
about
this
that.
kitchen.
Is that
Yeah, I know a lot of people think it's gross. It might be gross, but one of those things that I've done it since I was little, so it doesn't feel gross to me.
Right.
I don't know, but it makes sense in my head. The acidity cuts through the sweetness.
What is technically the best palate cleanser?
It depends on I don't know. Like
I feel like they give you a lemon sorbet. At
yeah,
like
you
super fancy
use
places.
something sorbet, something acidic is generally pretty good.
Keats paste.
Yeah, like pretty. You just don't want something that's going to be crazy spiced or have any kind of crazy sweetness into it. Like pretty nice acid, fresh. Like is what you want. Something fresh usually. Anything that like a fresh soup or something light like that's going to help you.
It's like a quick lemon bite.
Yeah, a quick bite of lemon and then water.
Well, see, lemon.
Yeah, I just never heard of anyone cleansing their palate from a cookie. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I want that thing. to
And
last.
now for my next cookie. I must cleanse my palate.
This cookie has a little bit of an oaky afterbirth.
Going oatmeal raisin to chocolate chip. I need some OG.
Dave just playing
See,
lose,
that's a
lose
real
yourself
move,
in
Eddie.
the corner right now, getting
Real
hyped
move.
up.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Dave, do you want to come back to the studio here while
Chilling
we're
in the
waiting for it to
shadows.
bake?
Yeah, we can do that.
Well,
We'll
he's
give her a
probably
little
like
check.
5 minutes away now, right?
She's heating up.
Yeah. So he did 233.
All right.
233.
After he added the eggs.
Yes, I believe was
The original before adding eggs was like 227.
Yeah. Is it going to be easy to get him back mic'd up and everything?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
How did the shopping process go, Lance? You were with him.
Well, it was pretty easy. I would say like we got everything really fast. The problem is that we had to go on a scavenger hunt to get the bananas that were actually brown. We pulled up to the grocery store and every single banana was like literally key lime pie green. So we were kind of set back, but we should have had the bananas much sooner.
So if you make them with fresh bananas, would that mean it has just a lower sugar content? Like it just wouldn't be as sweet?
yeah, but it's also like the texture of it too. It's not as you can mush it down. I don't know. I've never made it with. I've never even attempted that, but it's like, have you eaten a banana that's not even ripe and like still super starchy?
Yeah.
It tastes terrible.
Right.
So you're gonna have that taste into the. Maybe you could counteract it with a fuck ton of sugar, but I still think from a texture perspective, it's not gonna.
Because the core is bitter.
Yeah.
On a
It
super
hasn't turned
fresh one.
sweet, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't think. I don't know why you'd try, but it might. I guess we used some ones that we didn't use. Did you use any green ones or no?
No, I didn't use
So
it.
yeah,
No.
I guess we
Yeah,
won't.
we'll
we
be
won't know
fine.
today.
We'll be fine.
Dave, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Good. Great to
Can you
have
hear
you.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever used one of those badass like security chatter things? They're kind of sweet.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's called like a bouncer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Secret Service.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Ed actually. Can you just like drive me around? And you're in the front seat and I'm in the back seat, and then every now and then you just act like you're listening to Badass Security Driver, like I'm important and you're
Sure.
my driver.
If your banana bread knocks me out of my chair, I'll do it.
I don't think it's possible for that to happen though.
Really?
Do you think he'd sandbag it?
I think that
Yeah, you don't think I'd be honest with you?
it's going to be very edible banana bread. You guys are going to be blown away by like, oh, it's normal banana bread.
Do you believe that, Donnie, or do you think it's possible it's just trash?
It's possible. I mean, it hasn't come out of the oven yet. There's
Yeah.
still things that can go wrong. But I wasn't there when he measured it, so if it didn't look like it was an exact measurement, and I know from just baking
It
standpoint,
wasn't exact. It's a cup of flour. This is exactly what I do: 3 or 4 bananas, cup of flour, half cup of sugar, half cup of brown sugar, just dash of salt, a little bit of salt. I threw nutmeg in it today for the first time. We'll see if that does anything. I've never thrown pecans in it.
You didn't put enough to make a difference.
not enough.
Nutmeg?
Not
Yeah,
even
you-
close.
A dash of nutmeg goes a long way.
Oh yeah.
That
A
ain't
dash
gonna
of
You
nutmeg
need
goes
at least
very far.
like a half a teaspoon or a full teaspoon. You put like
It was like
I don't
a
even
quarter
know,
teaspoon.
It's like an eighth.
It was
maybe.
like if you were salting
16th.
something.
Lauren,
I
but
could
anyway.
smell it in the batter.
I think it's not gonna. It's gonna be edible. It's not gonna taste like he didn't fuck up the baking soda with the salt, which I thought that there's a chance that he switched those around. So I don't think it's gonna be like spit it out of your mouth.
That was a
but
trap you laid for him.
It was, yeah. I mean,
I
I
caught it.
yep. He got it.
Easily.
He caught it.
Lauren
That's
Screeden,
good.
Lauren Screeden's in the chat right now. She said, "Very edible is a heck of an endorsement." Gotta agree. I'm not looking
what
for
are
the
you guys
best.
looking to get out of this?
No, yeah,
I-
that's what I was gonna say. As long as you take a bite and like this is what it tastes like when I normally make it.
It's
Yeah,
exactly.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
want
all I
his
Well, I
want.
6
did
week.
doctor it up. I never put nuts or the nutmeg. We'll see if the nutmeg.
That's a crazy thing to do.
Yeah,
Is
I
to
agree.
do something you've never done before when people are trying it.
That's Dave.
But you're adding nuts. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but you're adding nuts that are gonna fall to the bottom. Like you're not sure how. Like
No,
the
I don't know. We'll see.
consistency-
We'll see.
It could be nuts all the way at the bottom and then nothing hanging out at the top.
Maybe.
Which is gonna affect like the density and like how
Maybe.
consistent
Maybe.
it is.
Hey Dave, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm too. Yeah,
I am too.
I just wanted that every 6 week banana bread. Whatever ever came out, so I'm excited. This is a
It
big
was
day.
just like we need to see it to believe it type thing.
Yeah.
Eddie just wanted to watch you from afar. That's all it was.
Did-
I'm looking
did it
for.
work?
I'm gonna give you full integrity review.
Yeah, I know. I believe that out of Uncle Chaps.
You don't think I will?
I think that you have an actual palate of a raccoon.
Oh man.
How is that?
Have you ever cooked anything in your life?
Yeah.
Dude, we
Are you like
what
what?
if you cook? This
Like
is-
steak, chicken? Are you talking like that?
This-
Pasta?
This is where, and I was
What's
ready.
wrong
for
with you're acting like cooking banana bread is just a wild fucking thing.
no, every 6 weeks is though.
a palate.
That's
of-
what I was doing.
But I think you even said at this point it's not every 6 weeks.
It hasn't been. There was this is exactly what it was.
We were just saying that
Take summer off.
if
You
we
could
were
take
to
summer off
if-
from banana bread.
I go in spurts where I eat healthy. I was wasting a shit ton of bananas. I'm like, all right, well instead
Banana
of
bread's-
wasting them, I'll just make banana bread.
I like it.
Okay. All right. I misinterpreted. I thought you were gonna say like that was part of your healthy kick was eating banana bread.
That's
but-
what
Hey,
they said on the act today. They're like, oh, banana bread's not healthy. It's like, no shit. Let me finish.
that's fine though. It has fruit in it. You could trick
That's
your brain
That was
into
part of it. I was tricked. It's like eating a buffalo chicken wrap.
yeah, right.
I
It's-
say that's healthy. It's
grilled
not
chicken.
healthy at all.
it's fine.
Grilled
though.
chicken though.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
I think you could say that banana bread is a Halloween through the end of February
It's a winter thing.
food.
Yeah. It's a
You're not
fall winter.
cozying up at 4th of July with a big old
No.
piece of
No.
banana bread.
No.
banana bread.
Mhm.
You're getting your fruit intake after you eat banana bread. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know how you could say that. We talk about restaurants all the time.
Having food cooked for you.
Eddie's
much
hurt.
But you said the
different.
palate. That didn't mean cooking at all. Realize
Wait,
what
I
you
mean,
said.
Okay, you can.
You didn't make
people can
sense
serve you food that
whatsoever.
tastes good.
Do you
Well, that's what
recant,
I'm saying,
Dave?
but
Do you
that's what
recant
palate
about
is.
His palate?
What's that?
Do you recant about his palate being shitty?
No, it is shitty.
Oh.
If you can't make a full meal for yourself, you have a raccoon.
That's
Wait,
not,
that's
not
not
that's
true.
not
that
how
is
it works.
absolutely true.
Palate is
No,
taste.
no,
Your
it's-
ability
You're
to
thinking
taste.
about it. You're thinking about
I'm
it.
thinking about. I'm trying to think of another analogy. Like if you're
You uncode my White Sox Dave speak. That's what you're doing.
Where's it? Get this out.
you,
there.
you want me to do it?
Yes.
I don't think I agree with that.
Just telling me stupid because that's what that comment is.
No, I do think that if let's say if you're like a painter, you might have a better appreciation for a work of art than someone just that walks up and goes, "No, that's nice art." I like
When's
that.
the last time you've cooked?
Yeah, but if
something?
you have 10 or 10 or 10 or 10, it doesn't matter.
When's the last
Like
time
it
you cooked
doesn't
something?
matter. What do you want me to say? I told you I could grill and I could air fry. That's about the extent of my cooking. And I knew this would happen.
I
This
want
is
you
what
to-
I
I
wanna
want you
do.
to- I want
I
you
was
to-
prepared for
He
this.
was laying a trap
I
for
was
you.
I was laying a trap for this because I knew this would happen. He can't cook a bowl of cereal. I want to challenge. What is your best cuisine? What do you make?
Oh, let's go.
I think I can make it better than you.
Eat your
Wow.
words, literally.
I mean,
Because it's
I
like,
love
what do you
it.
mean? It's not a big deal. It's just
okay,
banana
you
bread.
want? We'll do
What's your best food?
We'll do a simple rigatoni.
Perfect. Let's do
Rigatoni
it.
penny or
Yes.
penny.
Perfect.
We'll do a vodka sauce.
Let's
Just
do it.
something-
Donnie,
let's
me,
do it.
you, and
Let's.
Megan will be the judge.
perfect.
I want to
Perfect.
judge.
Let's do it.
I want to
Perfect.
judge.
Perfect.
And Ryan.
Perfect. and you gotta
Perfect.
cook it from scratch. Like we're getting rid of our phones. It's your recipe.
Sure. Okay.
How about we
Okay,
pick the
deal.
recipe?
Fine.
We pick something that
Or no, that's better
Yeah, well,
actually.
I mean, it's
I'd
more
like
like-
I think the whole point was whatever you make the best in the world, Eddie will beat
It's
you
just
at it.
Dave the flexer. He flexes the morning guy. Flexes that I do this.
I'm not flexing nothing. I'm
You're
saying that you can't judge my
flexing.
banana bread if you can't do it
Soprano.
better.
You're flexing.
should we do like a staple that everybody should be able to cook well?
Sure,
And that's
sure.
like
You,
spaghetti
you
and
make
meatballs.
the terms, Dave. Everything's so easy breezy. I'm in. You
Cook
love
off.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
I love it.
Cook off.
I
That's
love
perfect. You're,
But
I
you
was-
have to
I am so fucking.
You have to
Ask-
make your own pasta sauce, son.
However you do
Wait,
it.
no shit.
I think it's however you do
Well,
it.
I mean,
I'm not getting a
if he
can of
comes
Ray
up
Goo.
with a what?
Chaps
not
wants-
getting a can of
Chaps-
Ray Goo
Chaps
and-
wants-
Ragu is great, but like you should have to make it yourself.
Chaps
for
wants
this.
to alter this though.
That
should
is
it
the
be
point.
what Dave picked,
Duh.
or should it be
Make
what,
sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
what you picked?
I would like to see like a neutral site meal. Because then if it's his
I do rigatoni like once a week, legit. So that wouldn't be fair.
Okay.
I'll even say that.
rigatoni,
No,
or
that's
a
what he-
vodka sauce.
spaghetti and meatballs,
I mean, I think
straight
it's,
up
it's
meatballs.
More of a, it's more of a
I
challenge.
don't
though.
care. The way that I see this guy go right now, it's not gonna be that hard to beat him.
Should we be worried about the banana bread? Is it good?
I don't know. He's arguing, so it's up to him.
I forgot. You forget about it?
There's a little mouse trap. I was prepared for that. You could literally ask Chief this.
No, you said it upstairs.
I said it upstairs. I know what he's gonna come. You guys are raccoons. You guys are gonna come. You guys, what was the last thing you cooked? I'm a fucking
Making
whatever.
meatballs is fucking hard, though.
I was like, all right. I want when
There's
he
a
comes
lot of
in and does
variants
this,
in meatballs
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm gonna challenge him to it.
Well,
so.
and it's time. It's pretty time consuming.
That
you guys,
too.
You guys should do something that's relatively quick,
Yep.
but do like I mean, you could do something that he picks if it's really just like I can beat Dave. You can beat Dave in anything. Then let Dave pick his whatever he thinks he's best at, and if you beat him at that, then it's
We gotta do
no
it.
question.
We got to do it blind though. Like you can't know which one's mine.
yeah, do
Yeah,
blind
that's a
for
good
sure.
idea.
Okay.
Same dish, you could bring it out same time. You know.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what we need. Hey, the Solo Stove. I don't know if you guys have heard yet, but recently the West Coast legend himself, Snoop Dogg, announced that he's done with smoke. It's over. He's eliminating it. How could the dog father, who once famously urged us to smoke every day, be giving it up, chaps?
Blown away. I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Well, we turns out he's not giving up. He's not giving up smoke. but
He
he's
likes
going
some smoke.
Yes, he's going smokeless, joining forces with the makers of the world's most popular smokeless fire pits, Solo Stove, and has even been coined their official smokesperson. It wouldn't be Snoop if he didn't drop it like it's hot, which is exactly what he's doing with the new Snoop Stove, a limited edition bonfire pit designed by Snoop himself. Each custom fire pit comes with a going smokeless bucket hat and a limited run of stickers.
If every weed and smoke company isn't calling their spokesperson a spokesperson, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's
a great
got
move.
They're going to run out, so
Yeah.
get your orders in now.
Get the Solo Stove.
Yeah,
I think that's a great Christmas gift too.
it is.
Sweet, and it's not something that like you would think about necessarily. Like you put thought into getting them that smokeless.
One of my buddies that at my new neighborhood has the greatest fire pit setup I've ever seen.
Solo Stove.
He has 6 Adirondack chairs, and in between every 2 is a Solo Stove.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
It is something to behold.
So don't walk to solostove.com to pick up the limited edition pit and join Snoop in going smokeless for good. All right, we got the White Sox Dave camera
Yeah,
back. in.
cut to Dave because he can't find an oven mitt. I don't have any. I just have towels. So we'll see how he.
How we adapt.
Did you hear that, Dave? Is
there
your
you go.
piece?
He's got
See
him,
me?
all right. He's got,
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, he's
Wow.
got it. Yeah. How's it look?
What's your normal, Dave, what's your normal sit time?
So far, so good.
Do you usually let it get all the way
Until
cool?
I know it won't blister my face and melt my tongue off.
Okay.
Putting it back in the oven.
Yeah, it needs some time.
Okay.
How much time we talking? How much do you think?
I don't know. Keep checking it on it. I don't trust that oven.
Yeah, he's sizing it up. So like you said,
What you got there, Donnie? Convection oven? What are we doing?
No, it's an electric
Okay.
oven. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it either, to be perfectly honest. It's a little finicky.
Okay.
It's like a harder oven to use.
Harder to get gas right. Isn't that what you were saying?
Gas is, I think the Cody in Chicago because it's technically a studio space, it's a lot of red tape that we couldn't get through.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Is
we'll
what it
see.
is.
It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Are we shit talking this oven right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I don't like it.
You can't blame the oven though, because I've been able to
In
use.
Chicago?
Yeah, well, the zoning sucks, but if the ovens, you can make it work.
Yeah, no, it's
Definitely.
doing fine. It's just going longer than anticipated. It's going though. It'll be good. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it.
Crank the heat up. You can turn the heat up.
Could. It'll be fine.
You put it back in? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. How much longer do you think? Eyeball test.
Eyeball test. 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes.
all right, 10 minutes till showtime. We couldn't really get a good view of it though from.
There's a little bit of color coming.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
How did the hue look?
Hue looks good.
All right.
Hue looks good. We're getting that nice little, that mapley golden brown on
Love
the top.
that.
So
Love that.
Let's get back to this competition. So you have a lady that's coming over.
Yep.
You're cooking for a lady. You want to cook her your best meal. What are you going with?
Rigatoni penne alla vodka, 100%. It's so easy
that, then.
and such a home run.
And then you and her
And
can do the
everybody
lady in the
loves it. And
tramp.
it makes you look like
noodle.
you know what you're doing.
What's your
Fries
protein?
with penne.
I would go
Try.
with Italian sausage in the sauce, ground Italian
Ground?
sausage.
Yep.
Yeah, then a little peas for color. I like to add mushrooms sometimes.
I did not expect that. I didn't expect him to say peas.
Oh, you have to. I feel
Oh, well, I know, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect Dave to say peas. Like, I think that's a
A
great
lot of
thing to
restaurants
add.
will go asparagus. I prefer peas.
I like-
Asparagus takes over a little too much.
I
For
like
me.
them both.
I completely agree with that.
And it makes your pee smell like
How
shit.
long are the peas in there?
I just go frozen.
Why do people always say that?
It does.
Frozen
Who
peas.
cares if your pee smells?
Oh, that's taking the paint off a bathroom wall. Asparagus piss.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
You're in there peeing
Asparagus is
for
still
22
awesome,
seconds
though.
or
It doesn't-
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still eat
Yeah.
it, but to say it doesn't stink up the bathroom is false.
Throws you for a loop when you forgot you ate
Exactly.
asparagus.
Mm.
It'll
Like
catch you.
A stink bomb.
What about a chicken marsala? I could do that. You want to do a
You
chicken
making the
marsala?
sauce from scratch too?
Sauce is the easiest part.
Okay.
I think I should be able to
A
pick.
cream sauce.
Well, all right.
Well, I mean,
There's ways to do it. Like you could cook down like actual tomatoes, or you could just use tomato paste.
yeah, fine.
I just use tomato paste typically.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. No. I don't know.
When is this
I've
going to be
done
next
both,
week?
Yeah,
we
when
can
do
do
you
it
guys?
whenever.
Well, the thing is,
Anytime, anywhere, any place, bitch.
Oh,
Whoa.
Damn.
we have
Bitched.
we have a competition show like slated for that kitchen, but not until the new year. But we got, I mean, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
kick it off, because we just need more. The kitchen has one more renovation that's being done to it to get it ready for that. We're lowering the counter to make it easier to cook on that, and then we're gonna get another cooking surface so two people can use the kitchen at once. Right now, it's a little hard if you guys both went at the same time.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying. I mean, we can do it earlier. I could probably get hot plates, but if you guys want to wait a little longer, we can make it like the official show that I want to start with everybody involved.
Okay.
the pilot
We'll talk
Yeah.
offline.
Either
Yeah,
or, it
we'll
doesn't
figure it
matter to
out.
me.
We'll figure it out.
Are you going to get a sword like Iron Chef?
That'd be good. We need some kind of
Yeah.
some kind of shtick for that. That'd be fun.
The Bronze Chef. That won't work.
Why not?
Well, I was thinking because he has bronze hair. He's handsome.
No, we don't have to do that. We can make it. I think it's gonna be. I don't want to give out the names and everything yet, but it's gonna be that'll be fun. I think plenty of competitions between like brands too. So Barstool Chicago, the three of you versus
Ah,
Part of My Take, and I'm really mixing it up. and-
Nice.
and
it would
doing
be
it.
the most dysfunctional team ever.
It'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
We'll just cut
four of you
Dave
guys
right
all
away
together.
and we'll
Five,
be
yeah.
Oh, Dave's our best cook, so how do we cut him?
No, you and I would tag team that and dominate.
Yeah.
I think.
We're gonna do for the.
You would be the one that would be.
No, I think we-
it would. Be
I don't
want
want to do that because
it-
I have to be with Kate.
You're out of here.
And she doesn't even like touching chicken.
I've seen Kate.
So-
Yeah, I've seen some of her cooking on Twitter. It's
Kate doesn't
That's the
strike
thing,
me
Kate's
as
A
a-
for effort though.
That's the consistency of the chicken she doesn't like.
She just doesn't like touching like raw meat. At
Raw
all.
poultry gets me too. I don't like
Anything.
it.
You gotta wash it.
It's
Yeah.
slimy.
Poultry is slimy, yeah.
Steak, I don't care.
Would Cons be a good cook?
I don't think so. I think his wife cooks all the time, and she is incredible. Like
I
the
could
things
see
that she
him
cooks, like the
being-
pictures that she does, she has some legit skills.
Who cook? It sounds like you cook a lot of home, chaps. Does your wife cook or
My wife's an amazing cook.
Really?
She's really good. So typically, I'll do if we're cooking something nice, I'll do the proteins. Like I feel like that's my biggest skill set is cooking proteins. But she's great. I don't cook nearly as much as I used to, but she's really good, so I don't have to.
Do you think Cons would say that he's a better cook than Dave?
I think there's not a thing in the world that Cons wouldn't say he's better at Dave. I mean, just knowing Cons, he's not going to admit to anything.
Yeah.
We're just lining up cook-offs.
Yeah.
Cons after us.
They're stacked up at this point.
Cons versus Dave as a series would be good.
Oh, it's a great
I
rivalry.
started.
It's already an unwritten one.
I do not subscribe to
No.
Cons. No, I unsubscribed years ago.
I love Cons versus Dave's.
I've had Cons muted on Twitter for like 5 years.
My favorite thing to do is get a text from him, and he knows I read it, obviously, and then I just don't respond.
He should be the only person that you,
You
put
leave
on
on red?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you?
Yeah.
One
put-
person
you put
can do that.
individual.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Absolutely.
Know that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it right now.
In the settings of like your exchange with him, you can put it
Read
on.
receipts.
Yeah.
We'll text him first, so he texts you back, and then put the read receipts on, so he knows
Yeah.
that he's been.
I also hate one other thing I hate about Connor.
Yeah.
Every time he does text me, he changes his profile picture on the iPhone so it says
I
update.
hate
It's like,
that.
why do you even do that in the first place?
I should have to put your photo in. I don't want your photo in my phone unless
I didn't know that everyone saw that, so I put in like the biggest joke, the picture, and now it's stuck as my.
How embarrassing.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I was like hungover in China with Donnie after we went to Chinese Burning Man, and I'm just like
Yeah.
eyes going everywhere, and I thought it was just only me, only I could see that, and turns out everybody could.
Yeah.
So, oh well. And if they don't change it, like I've since changed it, but if they choose not to update it, it's still it's stuck with the original.
It's so annoying.
yeah, it's
so annoying.
It's a bad
I don't want to
feature.
see your
It's
face.
a bad feature.
That's a bad look by Cons.
When did you FaceTime Cons in his when he was sleeping, Dave?
I don't know, like a year ago maybe.
That was great.
I forget what it was about even.
Pulled his ass out of bed, chaps.
Why?
I don't know.
I was so pissed at him. I kept calling him and he wasn't answering. I knew he would respond via text, and he's like, "Dude, you're waking my wife up." I'm like, "I don't care if she thinks you're having an affair. You pick up your fucking phone."
Well, that's something
to the
that we
fucking-
can joke about with that family because of past history at this company.
I don't know what that means. All I know is
You
that
don't know the whole Rico drama with him last year?
What's
don't-
that?
You don't remember the whole Rico thing?
Dave had no
No,
clue.
well now I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about, obviously, but it's not like he was talking to me. I'm like, get your ass out of bed and fucking pick up your phone.
This might be a good
What was
time
it
for
about?
a timer.
I don't know. He was saying something that annoyed me. No one has a keen ability to get under my skin like Captain Cons does.
Yeah.
Dave,
Yeah.
how many minutes for the banana
Aside from
bread?
Danny, and Ed.
Dave,
Are you gonna
Brad,
answer?
Danny annoys him so much he doesn't even realize that he's trying to help him.
Right.
Danny's too nice. I would have let that. I wanted to see who totally forgot.
I want to taste it. I didn't want it to get burned. I wanted to taste it.
It might already be burnt.
See, Donnie, the thing is, you have to make sure that in no way it could be blamed on you.
That's
So if I,
impossible.
How is
so
that
if,
my
so
fault?
if I,
Impossible.
no, so that's why
How
I'm
did he
like, you know
not
what?
set a
I'll
timer?
remind him. If we didn't remind him, like, you're supposed to remind
It's
him.
our.
That's
our-
Well, I mean, Ed already fucked it by not reminding him to go get the
Right.
bananas
Exactly.
earlier
Because you
last
wanted-
week.
Trying to avoid
Correct.
that at all
Exactly.
costs.
Just like when we do
Okay.
a competition, something will go wrong, and it will be known.
The
he
best
is like the Andy Bernard. Like White Sox Dave doesn't lose competitions. He either wins them or they were unfair. Like that's
Still need some, man.
Can we cut to Dave?
Dave. How's it look?
I can't hear us. Say what you want
Poke it
about
with
him.
a knife.
This is the part where it just drops in
Can
the
you guys
ground.
hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah, we got you, Dave.
It still needs about 5.
Is it jiggling?
It's still jiggling just a hair, all right?
All right.
All right,
Okay.
give it 5.
Doesn't look terrible.
I thought it looked downright good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely. The color looks good.
I don't know why him just walking away got a laugh out of all of us, but
It did.
that's the White Sox Dave factor.
It did. Got people with lacrosse helmets on here.
We have Malisic out there. TJ.
Malisic is like the most University of Virginia dude ever.
How so? What do you mean by that?
Like, I just feel like they have a very
distinct look.
distinct vibe. Like, everybody looks like Malisic. Like, they.
But I like Malisic, and I feel
I
like
do too.
I would have an aversion to UVA people in general.
That's exactly how I feel.
He
Like,
doesn't
he looks
soak.
like it, but he doesn't behave like it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
You're basically just talking about his haircut then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like a lacrosse.
And he was
more
wearing
lacrosse than anything, right?
Yeah, and he was wearing like goalie gloves too. I think that soccer and lacrosse, that's UVA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. So 5 minutes.
You're happy with how it looks so far, Dave?
You guys tell me.
I will say
I thought it looked
does
good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm
it
excited
looks
to
good.
eat it.
Looked good.
I bet you are.
I am.
I love how happy you are about it. That makes me happy.
I'm
that you're
not
so
happy.
confident.
Don't-
I'm
hey, don't
annoyed
tell
with
him
it.
that he's happy.
Dave.
He's not happy. He doesn't want to be happy.
I
He'll
never want to
be happy.
experience happiness ever.
Well, then you should have had that little
mad.
gorgeous smile
I'm
that
not
you just
mad.
had, Dave. Look
You
at
guys
that.
were
Look,
expecting
look
big.
at that.
You guys,
I love
I'm
it.
annoyed. You guys have such low expectations for me.
Nobody,
No one
we've
said
all
that.
said that it looks good.
You're kind of like Rodney Harrison, where you invent slights where there aren't any.
He's like the University of Alabama, where nobody,
Like, nobody believed in him.
yes, no matter what, even if everybody's like,
So
no, it's gonna be fine.
You guys were a 14. and a
Nobody
half point,
believed in me.
14-point favorite. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Or like Jordan in Last Dance, he had to make up things in his head
Yeah.
so that he would play better. It's not bad. It's a good strategy.
Yeah,
It's
worked for
you
him.
and Michael Jordan the same
Yeah,
breath.
find that edge.
Yeah.
Same.
Do I get to have Danny as my sous chef for this contest since he got dragged into this?
I think I should be the one agreeing to that, not Dave.
You need a sous chef.
Yeah, I need a sous chef.
You can have it.
It's only
You can have
fair.
Danny as a sous chef.
Thank you.
I'll be cleaning his dishes. He has
Dave
to,
should be
he has
able to-
clean-
Oh,
should
how
be
about this for a move today? So I'm prepping for the banana bread bake-off today, and
Against
I know where this is going.
yeah, and you should know where it's going. And I offered to do the dishes. There was a few pots in the kitchen. I wanted to clean up after myself and everything. I'm like, hey, I'll do the dishes. He's like, I don't know. Donnie goes, don't worry about the dishes. I'm like, no, I'll get the dishes. A few pots and pans. Thought it would be like 2 minutes of work tops. I was there for like 30 minutes. He just kept bringing all the dishes.
Okay, that's
He pulled one of those moves,
not true. So I had dishes in the sink that I was gonna do.
and I did them all.
You did. And credit to Dave. I said, you don't have to do these. I will do the dishes. And he said, no. He didn't know. I didn't bring any more over. He didn't notice that there were some in the sink, and then there was a big roasting tray
You
full
kept
of
putting-
dishes. I put one thing. I put a ladle in there that I took out. That's the
did.
one thing I put in is a one ladle. I'll give you that. But you just didn't notice that there was a whole tray full of dishes.
All right,
But you kept
well, you
moving-
owe him now.
You kept moving.
I don't know if that's the
stuff from that tray.
Dave,
of
does he
dishes
owe
to the
you?
Sink. No, he doesn't owe me.
Okay.
Okay, good. I thought, I really do appreciate that, Dave. That was very nice.
And then he
I
had
have
the
to do it.
gall to critique my spoon cleaning skills.
Well, the spoons were still dirty, but you know what? We're past
Soap
that.
and water, disinfected.
Just missed half of the spoon, but other
Here's
than
the
that,
question I
it's-
got for you. Do you like spray things down and scrub them down even before you put them into a dishwasher?
No, not if it's a good dishwasher. I'll rinse it off, but then
No matter how many chunks or nothing.
no, take the chunks off, take
Yeah.
the big food particles off. But no, then the like dishwashers nowadays are really good, and they get super hot and sanitize everything. So
You're supposed to leave the stuff on.
yeah.
Supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Like it makes the dishwasher run better.
And it's like if you clean it too
How-
much, the detergent it's too strong that if it's too clean, it just starts fucking up the.
Say you're leaving a chili ladle on there though.
Yeah.
You're not. It's not going to be any traces of brown before going in the dishwasher. You're saying
As long as there's not like big food particles, I think I could be wrong about this, but I think dishwashers do have like a tiny disposal built in, like
they
that
do.
can grind
They
up
do.
food, so you can leave things dirtier. All those ads that you see where they put a nasty thing in, I think you can technically do that. And people don't realize, but yeah, dishwashers are a lot better at the technology than people give them credit for. You don't have to clean that bad.
yeah, it was one of those things. Your mom was always like, clean the dishes for the dishwasher. Like why? It's like clean before the maid gets here. It's like why?
That's
Well,
the
you
one that-
should clean before the maid goes.
I hate that.
Who's in the
You should-
kitchen?
you
with
have
I think
to.
a general pickup is fine.
There's a difference between a maid and a cleaning lady. And I feel like the cleaning lady is there to like do the countertops and the baseboards and the floor, but like she's not there to pick up my dirty clothes.
Yeah, that's
No, yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with
She's,
that.
like a cleaning lady is there to do the dusting and the vacuuming
Yes.
and the mopping, and for her to do that, you have to have clean floors and clean
Correct.
surfaces.
Yeah.
so.
Can we cut back to Dave?
Yeah, what's he doing over there?
There's Tom.
Just biting. his-
Dave, what's going on?
Pacing.
I think we need a couple more minutes still.
Oh wow.
Dude, that's crazy because that oven, what's happening right now is the opposite of every time I've baked in there. The time has been cut in half because it's so much stronger. And I set that at 350.
Yeah, it's at 350 right now, and I usually do this like 20-ish minutes. It's been like,
It's been a lot longer than that.
yeah, but it's not overcooking or undercooking or anything.
I think it's almost 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And he's using a very small, he's using like a mini tin. But I baked cookies the other day for the telethon, and it's something like it's usually like a 12-minute, and it was done in 7, 8. I was surprised at how fast. So that's not how I expected that to.
Yeah, I
to
don't
go.
know. You just gotta, I don't know, trial and error.
I guess
You'll figure it
I
out
guess
one
so,
day.
yeah,
Donnie.
I guess Dave might have to show me how to use that oven because maybe I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Cam Newton enjoyed it.
That's true. Yeah, that was wild.
What, did he bag them up and he took them?
Yeah, it was. I mean, no, it was awesome.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
It's a good compliment.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. No, that was.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Cam Newton. And
You had
Brandon
cookies
Marshall.
laying
Brandon
around and he
Marshall.
took them?
Yeah, he came and tried one. I probably had like 7 on the tray. He
Mhm.
took one, and then like we kept talking. He took a Ziploc bag and just filled the rest of the cookies in the bag and took them
Damn.
with him, which was fine by me.
Just munching them on the plane.
Yeah.
Is there any way this banana bread could be unseemingly overcooked right now?
There's a chance, yeah. That's kind of what I'm worried about because this is a long time for anything to like that small to be baking.
Like the inside just gonna be toast.
Dave, can you still hear us?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
think
can, yes.
Is that how? Is that
It's
the,
not-
is that
it's
the
not-
normal size of tray?
Yes,
that,
this is the exact tray I get. I
Okay.
get them from Mariano's. It's a little $2
yeah.
disposable trays.
Okay. So this is effectively home court advantage for you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's the oven, but I know it's not overcooking on the outside.
We should have had Dave make it in his boxers and robe like he does at home.
he's not doing the one thing I would be doing right now to check if it's done.
Fork
And
test.
I'm not gonna. Well,
Opening it up.
yeah.
Chief.
Don't
Over
tell
and
him.
He's walking back over here.
Yeah, no, that's the
Yeah.
one thing I
I'm
would be
doing
doing.
one walk back and one walk.
Do a
Back
lap. Quick
again.
lap.
He's just pacing.
Doing a kitchen lap?
A watch banana never bakes. So just take your time, Dave.
There he is.
I gotta stick around. Oh fuck! I have a haircut, but I really want to try this.
What time is your haircut?
3:30.
All right, Dave.
With Dustin, your boy. He's great.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
actually,
I got
it's
an
Dave's
interview
guy.
at 3:32, so we're on time crunch for all of us. So hopefully this oven starts cooking this fucking thing.
We might have to just pull it out, Dave. I don't know.
Nah, we're not gonna.
What
do
are you
that.
looking for?
Give it a fork test, Dave. See if any goop
That's
comes
what I'm
out.
about to
You
do.
can't give Dave an out.
Yeah, that's true. Can't.
Where the forks at?
So you're gonna want to go to that drawer by the sink, top drawer. There are forks and spoons, and yep, right there.
How do you feel about sporks, Donnie? You use them often?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've seen one since like middle school.
Hot lunch.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Little
spork should always
splurge.
be used for
Dog.
any sort of like creamy soup
Why?
because you need to get both the vegetables, chunks of meat, and the broth.
I
a
feel like
spork
you can
is
get
perfect
the
for that.
vegetables with a spoon pretty.
It's not a
Yeah.
bad point.
Yeah.
Nah, not
Nah,
really.
You gotta use a
A
soup
little like peppers and shit.
soup spoon.
What happened, Dave?
Burn yourself?
No,
We're gonna hear the fire alarm in 3 minutes.
it's not fucking cooking. That's what's wrong.
Dude, I'm gonna go see if this oven is not.
All right, Donnie.
Did you do the fork test?
Yeah, I did.
And
It's
it was
like,
gooey?
Yeah, it's goo.
Is it possible the oven's not on?
I know it's on. It's definitely on. The light's on.
Doesn't this have to rest for a minute?
I just turned it to 400 and it turned back like it's going again.
What
I wonder if it got turned off.
Tampering?
I don't think anybody's touched it.
Did you turn it off by accident?
I didn't. I haven't touched a button on this thing.
Dougie Applesauce is back there fucking with his shit.
Because I don't think the light would have anything to do with the heat.
I just turned it to 4. So the light turned back on. But
And
it doesn't feel 350 right now.
the Michael Jordan, and I took that personally.
It
aspect
doesn't
of
feel.
Dave is
I
just
can put my
so
hand.
overlooked by him.
I just
He's
turned
like
it to 4.
so mad at me right now that he made banana bread.
Yeah, how dare you?
It doesn't feel hot enough in there.
Donnie, any perspective?
He can't hear you.
Relay.
relay.
Relay the message. Yeah, we could hear him.
That shouldn't be like that.
Tell me the oven broke mid-challenge.
No, I mean it's at 350. It's the oven. I know the oven. The temperature works. It's not. It didn't just break overnight. It's not done, but yeah.
It's not done yet.
What could this mean?
I don't know. I mean, I've cooked banana bread or breads like that take 50 minutes, but that size.
You would
Should
think
not.
it'd be done.
Is it possible like he added, I don't know, extra ingredients that would cause it to take longer than normal?
The nutmeg's fucking with the whole system.
I don't know.
No, the nutmeg wouldn't do that. That's crazy. Come on. I don't know. I don't know
Here
what to
comes
do
Donnie.
here.
That is a long time, though.
We got a haircut and another interview at 3:30. So
Oh, we're gonna be banana bread lists.
Donnie, why could this possibly be happening right now?
I don't know. I'm confused. I think the only if he kept opening and shutting the oven, he's like, it's not 350, but every time you open the oven, all the
loses
heat,
heat. Yeah.
heat does
But
escape.
it's not going to escape to the point where it's still like that.
Electric
It's
oven
not.
might. I don't
electric
know.
oven.
Yeah, that's a lot. You have opened it a lot, and then taken it out for that long too.
Yeah.
Like it
A few
affects
more
it.
minutes then.
Are we getting? I mean, this might be like an incomplete grade on banana.
I don't know. I
I'm
do have to
staying.
leave. I will say it does smell good and it does look good. So I think
It just needs to cook. That's all it needs.
yeah, the most important part.
Yeah.
But
Is it?
It wasn't cooking.
Is it because maybe the butter was cold?
it could have been the bar being cold too. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to ask before.
Yeah.
Does
Oh yeah, that's a
the
great.
butter
Is it
wasn't
low-
cold
it-
though. It was
totally forgot
it was
about
sitting
that.
out for like an hour and a half.
I just based on
Or
what
no,
it looked like, I
even
didn't
longer.
feel
I
it,
got it at
but-
noon. I got it at noon with Lance.
But it was still chunky. Like you could
Yeah.
tell by the way that you had to pop it off the knife and things like that it was still
Yeah, it was a little bit
pretty cold,
Cold.
which affects like the temperature of the entire.
But if
batter.
you were home, you would have had room temperature butter.
But
So Ed.
but
kin-
that shouldn't
Ed kinda
add like
fucked you in
that
this
shouldn't
whole
add 20
competition.
minutes.
I
though.
mean,
it's
ba-
sabotage.
yeah, but just based on the color you're getting on the outside, how brown it is, the oven's the oven's fine. It's now that
It's
you,
the
I
goo.
totally forgot about the butter. It's
Yeah.
the fact that the batter is so cold on the inside. Your top is gonna maybe overcook. You might want to put something on like a foil now on it.
I was
but,
thinking about that.
The inside was way too
I actually
cold.
was. The
No,
inside,
No, I could tell. Like that was a truthful response. Good job.
I was thinking about that.
That's the only thing that I
Because
can.
the top it looks beautiful right now.
Yeah, so that means the oven was working. Can't blame the oven. It's
You've
the.
even said the oven's been wonky.
I've said it's wonky because it gets too hot at a lower temperature. I
Okay,
said
so
350 is more like
but
400.
my point is that the oven's wonky. That something
Yeah,
might not be
but
working correctly.
wonky in the opposite direction of your argument. The oven's usually too hot.
Wonky
No,
is
no, no,
wonky.
Wonky's wonky.
No,
that
no,
oven,
no.
that oven. You just said yourself. It's
no,
it's-
there's only
it's
one way
wonky.
that it wonks.
Oh,
How does he
no.
know
Cold or
that?
wonks
How
hot.
does he know that that it's
If
only
it-
Because
wonky?
I've been using it every day for a month.
If
Yeah, I
it's
would say that's a
wonky,
good
it's
indicator.
wonky.
It's wonky to one direction, as in it gets too hot. It's too powerful. You have to you have to.
How do you what? So what if this happens to you?
It doesn't because I don't open the oven every 5 minutes when I'm baking.
I didn't
Use
open it every
cold
5
batter.
minutes.
Cold batter is a problem though.
Look at the top. If the top didn't look like that, I'd say yeah, you probably have a point. But the top is cooking as it normally would.
Let's go take a look.
We got a wonky oven gate. Is that what we're doing right now?
I don't like the equipment blaming because he cooked some crazy good shit on it.
You can't blame that.
Like his chips that he made with the tuna tartare.
Oh, those were good.
Jesus.
Did you make the chips too?
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
The way that he made those blew my mind. Blew it.
What was it again? It was just it was rice, right?
It's rice that you overcook, and then so it really like almost bursts open the grain of rice, and then you take that, blend it up. You keep a little of the moisture in it, blend it up into a goo, and then spread that super thin on plastic wrap and let that dry overnight, a little longer than overnight in that case, and then you fry that, and it puffs up into it. That's how you make rice puff.
Like that entire counter that you see that goes up to Dave's tits, like that entire counter was covered with these chips that he was making. Like, and it almost looked like a little bit like fruit leather, like that consistency across the whole thing. Amazing.
Do you think?
Oh, Dave's shaking his head. Yes.
Are we good, Dave?
No, he's foiling it.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap the whole thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, he brought it out again.
Oh no.
How
Very
long?
efficient use of that foil, I'd say.
To bringing it out over and over.
I
Oh.
see the one thing we can't see from here. It's probably closed now, but if every time he opened it and brought it out, if he left the door open, that's everything.
Did you close the oven every time
He
you?
definitely is not wearing the earpiece right now.
He just opened it. Sounded like.
Yeah, it sounds.
Sounded like he might have ripped it off right there.
He's not wearing the earpiece. You said.
No, he's not.
No.
Dave, you can't hear us.
He's got nothing.
He's in the zone right now.
Now, do you
Yeah.
think Donnie he was really just about to do that with the tinfoil?
I don't know. I didn't see his. I don't know. I don't know if he would.
Dave
done
wouldn't
that.
lie. Dave would not lie or take credit for something like he.
I
wouldn't
don't
do-
think he would have thought of doing that, but he surprised me.
Doesn't do
Dave,
that.
Dave surprises you. I don't know. I don't know what to believe at this point. And if this is good,
Sorry,
I'll
forgot
never
your
hear
piece.
the end of it.
How we doing?
How are you?
What
Which
just
now
happened,
I'm-
Dave?
Would, yeah. It sounded like the You're taking some frustration out of that wonky oven over there. No?
Springs just got the better of me. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Just making
Flung
sure.
open a little, or flung closed a little hard. Just put a.
How much more time do you think?
We cranked it to 400, and there's less jiggle now.
Hey, Dave, give us your best gym teacher and tell these guys to get off the court.
Hey, we're recording a goddamn podcast. Get off the fucking court. I'm joking, fellas.
But seriously.
Everybody froze.
Everybody froze like
Connor thinks he's in like genuine trouble right now.
Connor's clenched up right now.
That was mean. That was mean.
I mean, if they can, I don't think they like it, but I don't care. So
Just hit him with a never mind, Dave. Let him
Never
do
mind.
it. Yeah.
Dave, I
Game on.
might miss this taste test, which is bumming me.
Yeah,
out.
that's tough. How far is your barber?
It's on Division.
Yeah. It's not too far.
wait, Donnie,
Yeah,
do you go to Dustin?
Yeah, dude, he's the man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's great.
he is the man. He does a good job.
Old Town Barbers. It's
Yep.
it's a great little barber shop.
It
dude.
sure
I will
is.
give a
Shout
free
him
ad.
out.
Shout out to Dustin at Old Town Barber. A few locations in the.
Good guy.
Mm-hmm.
In the
I mean,
area.
I feel like Danny's got to step in here.
There's a lot of. He gets some like legit celebs.
He's become like a accidental background character in the show.
He has a little bit.
One time, Dave and I were out with him, and I've told this story plenty of times. His buddies were there after a wedding, White Sox Dave's barber, and when White Sox Dave's barber's friend puked in a bathroom, and then they all left, and me and White Sox Dave were still there, and the bartender tried making me and White Sox Dave clean White Sox Dave's barber's friend's puke from the floor. We're like, we're not with him. They're like, I don't
just
care.
ran
You're
into
cleaning
him
it.
there.
Yeah.
I like that move from the bartender, though.
That story
Just
makes,
grab a random patron and be like, you're doing it.
That's your
that story
fault.
makes me
Did you
laugh
clean it?
so much.
No, we
Fuck no, God.
basically
They
got kicked
kicked us
out for
out.
not cleaning the puke.
That's
That
crazy.
story makes me laugh every time.
They kicked us out.
I got kicked out of a bar for not cleaning up White Sox.
These
Dave's
two
bar.
huge bouncers started sizing me up because I said I'm not cleaning it, and I'm like, I'm not cleaning the puke. They're like, it's your
It's like
friend.
it's
I'm
just
like,
my
I didn't
barber.
fucking.
It's like even if it was our
So
friend.
funny.
Yeah.
Dave, where are you?
Yeah, even if it was a friend, I'm not cleaning it
You're
all.
not required to clean it somebody else's puke.
Yeah, where are you, Dave? They don't have visual on them?
We have lost Dave.
He's just under the counter.
We're doing it right now, Dan. They're live, Dan. I got the. Yeah. Well, hold on. Talk to them because now things have changed. No. It's between Ed and I now, and now there's
No, that's something else.
there's
That's
like
something-
12
that's
different
a
bake-offs
cook-off.
going on.
That's a
A lot
cook-off.
of bake-offs.
Fucking hard to find. God damn it.
Lance,
We got you got a hot mic back
you
there.
just took the
Lance.
Lord's name in vain on Mike, Lance.
But what can Dave and Donnie were gonna do? Dave says that his banana bread's better than Donnie's.
Yeah, I'll do a bake-off
Tomorrow.
It's fine.
Okay. Who's he baking off with today?
He just himself.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting a practice
yeah,
rep in.
Yeah.
Practice reps, and then Ed challenged me to
A random bake-off.
Oh, I love that.
A
I love
cook-off.
that. Okay, so yeah.
Cook-off.
So
Yeah.
tomorrow
Cook-off.
you're gonna do bake off with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
tomorrow's
good.
bake-off. I think Ed and I is going to be cook-off.
Yes.
Banana bread off.
All right.
Are we
Now,
gonna do
I
banana
mean,
bread
the only
again?
issue with that is I have to somehow find
That's-
ripened bananas.
Well, now you got to do your.
Well, now I have to do so.
You're
Yeah.
resourceful. I think you'll figure
Yeah.
I'm
I bet
fine.
you could go to a grocery store and be like, hey,
You have
in
any
the back,
banana-
do you have any produce that you're about to get rid of?
That's exactly what I did today. Pretty much.
Is that
What?
you did,
How do you
Lance?
mean? How can it
We
be?
did not do that. No, we did not do that.
Every single banana was like
Lance
the
said he
kind
did
of
not
banana
do
you
that.
Yeah,
buy.
Lance said you didn't do it.
Did you ask for if they had produce in the back that they were getting
No,
ready to
no, no.
throw out?
I
That
went-
was the whole thing.
No,
That's the point.
I went to a side store and I asked if they had bananas, and the guy came out with two bananas from the back.
That is
Do you
true.
know where
That's
Candy's
true.
grocer is right up the street?
What?
Well, that's not exactly the same thing as I said.
But I went.
Directionally correct.
Right. He pulled out two bananas, and then I saw Matt completely fucking lied about that. There was a banana sitting on his desk. I'm like, yo, and he goes, someone already came up to me and talked to me. I'm like, can I use it? He's like, if you need to, yeah. I didn't steal the banana from him.
I think he was expecting you to replace it with one of your new bananas, so that he could.
have that entire thing of new bananas.
Well, he was expecting you to be like, "Here's a banana for a banana," not
He was
him.
already down there. I can give him a banana. He can have his banana.
That's all Matt wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's easy to please.
It's only a
It's
banana,
a banana.
right?
I would check that bread.
I
It's
don't
got
know.
a cover on it now, so it'll be fine. This is ridiculous, though.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This
Why'd you
is
just make that face at that comment, Donnie? What?
'Cause the cover on it doesn't affect like the interior of it cooking. It's not gonna
It's
like,
not going
make
to
it
burn
slower.
on top now.
Yeah, but will you check the interior?
I did a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we call your barber? Tell me I'm a little late.
What if you got your hair
Tell
cut in his chair
Dustin-
waiting? That'd
Dustin
be
will
great.
be cool about it. Been going
gonna
into him
say
for,
I'm running.
Say
for
this.
years.
This is for the puke incident, Dustin.
Yeah, just tell him we'll pay him back.
Clean your friend's puke next time.
Pay him back for
Paying back with what?
New bananas.
All
What
right.
can I say? He's a good barber.
He is a
Yeah.
good barber. So is his. I don't use him. I use this guy.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. But we both go to the same place.
All right, Davey's headed back to the kitchen.
Heading back again.
Dave, I
This
feel
is-
like you got to just pull it at this point.
I agree with you.
Okay.
It's only a banana, Danny.
Huh?
It's been almost a fucking hour.
Yeah.
That's banana.
The chat is saying it typically takes an hour to make banana bread.
Ah,
Well, Dave said 20 minutes.
yeah, he did.
And
Yeah,
it is
that's
open.
true, but this is a tiny pan.
Okay.
Like a normal loaf pan, I think takes
This
about
is
50.
about, this will barely be enough to feed everybody in that studio right now.
Come on, my parents wanted some too.
Make another one. Fuck it.
Oh, they're having a bake off
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie, any thoughts going into your bake-off tomorrow? How do you expect your banana bread to look compared to Dave's?
I almost feel like you should not be allowed to measure either. You guys should
No,
test your eyeballs.
no.
That's not fair. That's the White Sox Dave way.
Yeah,
it's
Dave's,
just how you
Dave's
do
allowed
it.
to measure too. He just chooses not to.
I will say, big ups for Dave right now. He's getting a rep in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's
He's
going.
getting a rep in,
That's
and
nice.
I honestly don't remember the last time I've made banana bread. So, it's really the thing is, it's like if I win, okay, you're supposed to. There you go. You're the cook. If I lose, holy shit.
That's true.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
You're saying it's a no-win.
Yeah, you have everything. to
Bit of
lose.
It's
an
not
eyes.
like those yak guys would do anything for a bit.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
It's like Patty the Batty fighting
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no win,
Can't win.
Okay. Dude.
How we looking, Dave?
which I think he loses.
Only 45 more minutes.
That's this weekend.
Huh? Yeah, it's this weekend. No, next weekend.
Next week.
Dave, can I just try a corner of it before I go? The corner's probably done.
Yeah. No, I'm bringing it in there, so
Oh.
just stay there.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
hang tight, chat.
We scooping it like
We got a
like
live.
hook.
Do you have a knife? Grab a knife.
Couple sporks.
Grab a knife. Do we have...
There's small knives right there. Yep.
Paper plates.
Plates are by the body armor fridge, straight ahead of you.
This is
I'm excited.
yeah.
Heart's beating.
I hope the goo... You got to let it sit a few minutes, too,
Do
unfortunately.
you think if you bring Dustin a piece of this banana bread, that'll make up for you being late?
I doubt it, but I'll
Okay.
just tell him. I told him White Sox Dave is holding me up.
He knows what that means.
Yeah, he's figured.
One thing I'll say I like about Donnie, he's very concerned about being on time for a meeting. High character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
High character move.
Absolutely.
Can't be late.
An
Yep.
appointment like that, too, you
There you
have
go.
repercussions. That's canceled on you.
Yeah, and it shows that your time is not more valuable than others.
Now, I'm not a
Correct.
banana bread expert, but are you normally supposed
Are
to
you
let it
serving it,
sit?
or what are you
for a
doing?
little
Yeah.
bit?
I
Any
think
bake.
with anything you bake, yeah. But
Do you want to...
I'm gonna try just a
I'm
piece.
just asking.
Scalding hot food?
Dave, I'm on your side here.
The man's trying to
Doesn't
get
sound
a
like
haircut.
you are.
No, we don't have time to let it sit. I'm giving Dave an excuse.
Doesn't sound like you're on his
Let's
side.
check the color.
Are those pecans up near the top? I see.
Hey, I gotta be honest. It smells really good. I mean, it looks really good.
Graded
Great
on
color.
looks.
I mean
Yeah.
that might be a 10 on looks.
Yeah, looks
Good
Dave,
color,
let the
yeah.
Oh,
let
yeah.
the let the
Yeah,
camera
let's
get
let
a nice
let's let
zoom.
the chat see. I
What-
give it a
what-
10, Dave.
Just
there we go.
stand
Stay right
still.
there.
Straight up to the camera. There you go.
Oh,
Zoom in
That-
there.
It smells great.
Nice.
Can you get the
looks good.
smells on camera?
We
That
should
should
be able
be
to by
something-
2025.
Yeah, that
Nice
should be something
meatloaf?
that we should be
Call
able to do
Pete.
today.
Yeah.
Pizza tech guy. All right,
Donnie?
Dave. I'm excited.
I'm shocked at how good the cameras and stuff have worked. I gotta say.
Yeah, this has been great.
Excellent
Shout
work.
out Lance, Tom, and Dougie Applesauce.
Doggy
back there.
applesauce, great job back there.
Oh, Doug's dying for a slice of this to go with his apples.
The knife
I'm
doesn't
starving.
have any goo on the outside. Good.
That's good.
That's
so
good.
it looks like it's done. Do we have a
Kim,
little?
when you guys run to the kitchen and get a spatula, please?
I think
Because I
he's-
am kind of in a rush.
Just use the knife.
It does smell really good.
Yeah, it does. It looks good too, Dave. I'll give you that.
Ed, this one's for you.
Yeah, good consistency. Looks like.
That specific one.
Oh,
Something.
thanks.
It's a poison.
yeah.
We're gonna have to put that in Glass of wine.
I think.
Wow, look at the steam coming off this puppy. I
forgot to grab forks. We got plastic forks right here.
It's all right.
We want to eat it how you would
Yeah.
at home, which
Yeah.
is fly with your
We'll
hands.
just mange it.
Damn.
With a fucking fork right out of here, and then I'd pop it in the fridge until a couple hours later.
Hell
Eat
yeah.
it, pop it in. That's how I would eat it at home.
I'd like an end piece. I like the ends.
Wow, look
Pass
at
this
this.
to whoever then.
Look at the steam come from that banana bread. That looks great.
I can share with Ryan. I'll
Dustin
share with
said,
Ryan.
as long as I can make it by 3:40, we're good. Tell Dave to kick rocks.
What
So
time is it now?
I got to go probably right now.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right, take a bite.
Take a bite and dip. Ryan, I saved the biggest one for you since you're the biggest glutton.
It's not nice.
Oh, hot.
Everybody got one? Danny?
Dave,
don't
it's
have
not
one.
bad. It's
Thank you, Dave.
It's not bad.
Thank you,
exactly
Chef.
what I was going for.
It's not bad. I'm not worried about tomorrow, but it's not bad. I will give you credit. You did better than I was expecting.
It's very, very moist.
yeah.
It needed like 3, 4, 5 more minutes.
I
probably.
think you could have used. Well, actually, I'm not going to tell you what you could have used different because we're going to have
Don't.
a cook-off tomorrow.
I'm going to fuck around with it tonight, too.
Oh, see, that's what I need.
That's
to
how
see.
it gets to an average of every 6 weeks. He
Fair.
does 3 in a
Hey,
day.
I'll accept an
All right,
average
guys,
of every
later.
6 weeks for sure.
See you, Donnie. Thank you.
I like the moistness, almost like medium rare.
And-
I like it a little.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think
Yeah,
And
good job,
if you
Dave.
would have
Great
stayed
job,
in
Dave.
another 5 minutes,
I would eat
what's your
this.
grade?
I would eat the shit out
Yeah.
of this. It is. It could use a little more banana-y, though, no?
You know what I would like with it?
You know, I had 3 bananas.
This
Yeah.
hot, throw a little
Orange
scoop
juice?
of vanilla on the side.
Yeah.
Have a little banana
Fuck yeah.
bread a la mode.
We have a bunch in there. Should I go get some?
Vanilla ice cream goes great with everything.
I think you're missing that extra banana. That would be my only.
That's kind of that 3 to 4 banana thing kind of throws. We have to measure everything out the window to me. Is it 3 or is it 4? Whoa.
That's what
Almost.
That's
Well,
why
what's-
I'm saying. Like this loaf is different. It's
What's your?
one of- It's one of the only things that you can get away with doing that. I would add a little bit more nutmeg for it. I'd actually put in probably a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Dave, can we
I
ask?
don't like cinnamon shit. That's why I didn't put any cinnamon in. That's
can
a
we,
me thing.
Can we ask how you think it tastes after adding nutmeg for the first time?
What do you think? Like, is this your best batch? Is this not
Standard.
standard?
Standard. Okay. We
I
got the
like
white.
the
We got the
addition
White
of the
Sox
nuts,
Dave
though.
experience.
All right,
Hey.
there it is.
On a
Good
Sunday?
job, Dave.
It just didn't. It took too long to cook.
Yeah.
Great job, Dave.
things
Because
for
it
those
wasn't
who
your
work.
oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Went
right.
off without a hitch. Thank you,
And
Dave.
told people wonky's wonky.
Wonky is wonky. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, Donnie was trying to say it's not wonking in the right direction.
Once
Wonky's
you can't
wonky.
predict a wonk.
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
I
And you
think
could be wonky
I
6
think you
ways.
can, an oven will typically not wonk both ways. We either have an oven that runs cool or we have an oven that runs hot. It's typically not both.
But that's what wonky.
Because you don't say, you always hear people say, this oven cooks a little bit hot. You never see it, this oven's all over the place.
All right. Thank you, Uncle Chaps, for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. I think we could wrap on that note.
I would.
Unless if Dave, you have anything else.
Nope.
All right.
Thank you to the people for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you get your hands on some of this soon-to-be world-famous banana bread.
Yeah. He might start bagging this up, sending it out. So who knows?
Yep.
Never say never. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. We'll see you on Thursday.